Well, we finally got around to announcing the winners. This is for our uh, December 4th grant giveaway. In other words, now we're giving out $60,000 every month to members of Let's Go Help. This is what we do with our profits. We we give it back to the members who created the money, and they're so nice to us that join our service and government grants. So I think the best thing we could do for them is give them back our own grants that they created this profit being a member. So we're giving it back to them. And all they have to do is write a sentence, a few sentences on what they would do with $1,000. It's the easiest grant application probably on the internet, but we're having a hard time processing the applications because we have to verify that the members are paid up members. We feel that they're the people who deserve the money, and people, there's too much graft on the and scams on the internet, and people are able to sneak into Facebook and things like that. That's why we have two platforms. We have Facebook platform. That's our main one. And then we have Let's Go Help 2, and that's more secure. And so we run on both. So if you belong to one, you belong to both. But here's the 110 names. Man, I never thought I'd be doing this in my life. Giving out this $60,000. We've given out probably close to $500,000 in the last year, just on the profit line. We're a small little business. It's not like we're Facebook or something like that. We just run on a handful of people, and it takes us time to process it and make sure we're not big. And so it took us about, I don't know, close to the fourth, so 2.5 weeks or so. And it may take us that long every month. So be patient with us. But now, if you didn't win this one, you could win next time. There's always a new one. We have one every month. So the next one is January 4th. So apply for that. We have an application process, and make sure that your membership is current. And you do that by going to letsgohelpmember.com, and you put in your email address, and to make sure you're current and your credit card's okay and things like that. Now, if you join using PayPal, then you have to go to your own PayPal address and see if it's good. So that's what takes us some time. So I'm sorry about that, but we'll get the checks out as soon as we can, or we'll pay you by PayPal or Zelle. We could also use, or send a check. Checks will take a little longer, of course, but you have to let us know how to pay you. And so see if your name is on that list. Check it twice. See if you're naughty or see if you're nice, and apply for that. And by the way, we're giving away free computers. I think about 30 or so by the end of the year. So you could apply for that too. And applying for a free computer, what we want you to do, and that's on Let's Go Help 2. So if you haven't been on Let's Go Help 2, you could get the free link on the Facebook Let's Go Help. And that'll get you right in. So make sure you don't pay again or something like that. And you could apply. We have a guide there, a group. I'm sorry, it's called a group over there. On Let's Go Help 2, a group on the free laptop giveaway. And so you have to do a little research. And the research is, we want you to call some people that are nonprofit organizations that give out free computers to people. They're in every community, every city, every state, or whatever. You could go to either findhelp.com or 211. I'm sorry, findhelp.org or 211.com. .org. They're both .org. We only send you .orgs or .govs, and you go there and you put in computers, and you see what organizations where you live give out free computers. And we want you to contact as many as you can, or many as there, whatever, and see if you are eligible for that. If you're not, then apply to one of ours, okay? Because you really need a laptop or something like that, I think, to get the most out of applying for government programs. It's tough on the phone. A lot of people do it. We had a member just got like $60,000, or I don't know, maybe $20,000 just using her phone. So everything is possible. And that's another thing I think for the new year. We're going to push members to really do this research harder. It's easy to be lazy, and we all want to do that. I want to do that too. But to get and solve a problem, you have to do more than lazy. Because it may not happen if you're lazy at it. So we encourage and help people. We have 3 or 4 training sessions every week now to train people in live video training on how to get this stuff and how to deal with the government and everything. I mean, you just have to be natural, but the problem is on what you think the government is or what you think you have to do. And that's not right. Probably it isn't when I go out and do something, and then I have to follow my ass a bunch of times, before I figure out, hey, this is how you do that. It's like learning to walk. So if you're going to learn to get government programs, and that's like learning to walk. It's something new. You have to fall down a lot, and so that's why we're here to catch you, pick you up, dust you off, and send you out again. And that's what the live video training. They're like workshops, and the people help each other. And that's another thing in Let's Go Help, people helping other members. I mean, they just come up with wonderful ideas. I just got a wonderful message from one of the members that shares with everybody. This is all open source, as long as you're a member. And he said how he called his government elected officials. See, the Biden has a new program that's given about $14,000 in grants to people to buy better heating systems, appliances, and everything to be more energy efficient. And it's a program started about 6-8 months ago, but the money's not there yet. So he couldn't find it. So he called his elected official. This is what we tell a lot of people to do. Now, elected official may or may not help. It depends on their day, who you get, all that kind of stuff. But he stuck with it, found one, helped him. And they went out and did the research and found him who to contact in his state to get that grant money. It actually boils down, it's not really even ready yet. See, that's the thing. See, programs are they make a big, how do you do about a program 6 months ago, and everybody forgets about it. And then all of a sudden sneaks into operation 6, 8, 10 months later. And that's where you have to be. So that's why you have to know how to get there first. And that's what we train people to do. So if you're hurting for money, financial problems, or you want to do things in life, get a better job, or get a house, or an education, or start your own business, we show you the programs to do that. Now, it's going to take some work on your part, and that's what life is about. Anything you want to do. I mean, you may get lucky. If you do get real lucky, then I make an infomercial from you. So everybody will think that this is real easy. And that's what about and marketing is about. But if you're not ready to roll up your sleeves, then your odds of getting it get very much dwindled. So you can't play that game because you won't be in it very long. So roll up your sleeves, realizing that life is going to be really shitty at times. So build up your resilience, because it's going to, if it didn't happen today, it may happen tomorrow. We got all kinds of stuff out there that's going to happen to us. So we got to be prepared for anything and just roll with it. You can't change the world, but you can learn how to deal with it better. And that's what Let's Go Help is all about, is learning how to deal with the world that has good stuff for you out there. I mean, I believe in that so much. It just is not easy. So if you're willing to put in the work, you have a better chance of getting the good stuff.